Thank you for watching, and for a full transcript, visit www.funforthedisabled.com. We hope you enjoy! When joining us for this video, you need to take some precautions as your health and safety are the most important. To avoid any injury or harm, you need to check your health with your doctor before exercising. By performing any fitness exercises without supervision, like with this video, you are performing them at your own risk. See a fitness professional to give you advice on your exercise form. Strategy for Access Foundation, NFP, and Spirit Club will not be responsible or liable for any injury or harm you sustain as a result of this video.
Hello everybody, welcome to class. We've got a bit of a shorter one today. It's going to be 30 minutes, so you keep that in mind for your schedule. It's going to be a little bit faster paced. But before we jump into our class today, let me introduce my co-trainers helping me out. Doing our advanced version is gonna be D. Hey D, how you doing?
I'm good. Hey guys, how you doing, Gabby? Glad to be here.
Good to have you. And doing our seated version for us today is gonna be KT. What is up, Katie, my girl?
Hey Gabby, hey everyone.
Hey.
Right, we got introductions out the way. We are all best friends now. Let's go ahead and cue up some music so we can jump right into our warm-up. All right, first exercise for our warm-up, we're going to be doing a nice gentle twist here. You get your arms at the elbows, break and let them flop around to your sides. Either way, you're twisting around your body. And myself, Katie, and Steve, we're all doing the same thing for this warm-up here. Good job, everybody. Let's keep twisting. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and spirit. Let's move right into that second exercise, which is going to be our side reaches. So if we're standing up, make sure you get your legs, your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to start by bringing our favorite arm up in the air, over our head to that opposite side. Make sure you feel that free stretch from the side of your body as you come back up. And then switch hands. Do the same thing on the other side. And for any movement we do in this class today, you can go at whatever pace is comfortable for you. You can go with me, or you can be going with D. He's going to be going a little bit faster, but we're still doing the same move here. Great job. Get up. 4, 10, 9. Great. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and spirit. All right, everybody, let's do our next warm-up exercise, which is going to be a reach up with a reach down. So we're starting with our hands right at our shoulders. Everybody's going to reach up as high as they can to the sky. Bring both hands down to the ground, try to touch your toes, and keep going. So we're reaching up and down. Nice job, everybody. Keep reaching. You want to do it with D. He's adding in a little squat. Little variation. I'm thinking so irrational. You flew me international now. All right, let's keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and spirit. We're gonna do one more warm-up exercise for today. It's gonna be some spirit flies. So we're all gonna start with our hands straight out to the side, like we're making a giant T with our bodies, or we're trying to touch the walls on either side of us. And then we're gonna bring our hands across our bodies. Give yourself a nice big hug, and then bring it back out to the front. And then bring your hands back in, making sure you alternate which arm is on top. And then bring it back out. And we're just gonna keep going out and in. When you bring your hands back, make sure you focus on bringing them back as far as you can get them. Really try to stretch out that chest a little bit. Great job, everybody. Let's keep it up these flies. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and spirit. Go ahead and shake out the shoulders. You guys did an amazing job with the warm-up. You get a little water here while we go over our wonderful goal for today, which is flip. Fix. Fix. Ha. All right. We got our goal for today. Exercise number 1 is going to be some squats. For number 2, we're going into some high knees. Exercise number 3, we've got a Russian twist. For number 4, we've got seal jacks. Exercise number 5 is some bicep curls. And the last exercise before our challenge is going to be a press and row. So starting right off, jumping right into exercise number 1, it's going to be those squats. Which means if you're doing them with me, or D, pull out our chairs. If you're doing it with me, you're going to make sure you're standing with your feet shoulder width apart. For your hands, you got to either hold them in front of your chest or hold them straight out in front of you. Either way, you're going to push back through your hips, get a nice big seat here, and then stand back up. That's all we're focusing on here with our squats. Make sure we're sitting down, and then standing up. Make sure you try to keep your chest up as high as you can get it when you stand back up. That's what our squats are going to look like. If you're doing it with Katie, she's going to be doing a shoulder press for us. So she starts with both hands right by her shoulders, and then she's pushing both of them up in the air over her head, trying to get them as high as she can, and she's reaching for the stars. Bringing it back down to the start. That looks beautiful, Katie. Thank you so much. If you're doing it with D, he's combining both of them. Let's go with that squat to the shoulder press. So as you can see, he's still pushing back through his hips as he takes that seat. And then he stands up. And at the same time, while he's standing up, he's pushing both hands up in the air for that shoulder press. That looks amazing, D. Thank you very much. All right, we got our options. Let's do this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Yeah! Keep up that energy. Even though we got a shorter class today, that means we got that extra room to push ourselves as hard as we can. Great job, everybody. We got 20 more seconds. Nice. Let's keep going for 10, 9, great, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and spirit. Whew. Nice job. First one out the way. Let's go ahead and move to exercise number 2, which if you're doing it with me, it's gonna be some high knees. So, starting with your feet shoulder width apart, we're gonna bring one knee up into the air at a time, bringing it back down, and then switch to the other side. If you want, you can hold your hands out by your hips so you have a target for your knees to drive up to. So it looks like this. If you're doing this exercise with D, it's gonna be the high knees with the shoulder press. He's doing the same move I was with his lower body, and then with his upper body throwing in that shoulder press. Looks good, D. Thank you very much. So if you're doing it with Katie, she's gonna be doing a single arm shoulder press. So just reaching one hand up at a time like she's trying to climb a ladder. Bringing that hand up, bringing it back down, and then switch it to the other side. Awesome job, Katie. We've got our options. Thank you. It looks good. We got our options. Let's go ahead. Exercise number 2, knock it out the park. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everybody's killing it. Keep it up. We got 20 more seconds. Keep reaching. Keep marching those knees. You guys got this.
Next, breathe, long deep breath.
Keep it up for 10, 9, great, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and spirit. Whew. Wipe that sweat off your brow. I am working up that sweat. Pull our chairs back out for exercise number 3, which is going to be our Russian twist. Oh. Wave your arms around a lot. Little floppy. Katie or D, we're all going to be starting with our hands together. They are married now. They're never coming apart. If you're doing it with me, for my version, we're bridging one knee up at a time. We're going to switch halfway through. I'll let you know when that point is. But for the movement, we're starting by bringing one hand, both of our hands over to one side of our chair, then bringing it across from our chest, and then bringing it to the other side. Now the key here is to make sure that your shoulders and your head are following your hands as they twist from side to side. So it looks like this. If you're doing it with Katie, she's got the little simpler version. Got all hand work, going from side to side, hitting one side of her chair, then going over to the other side.
Hey, hey.
Awesome job. Good, thank you. If you're doing it with D, he's going to be balancing. Got both feet up. So you still get that nice twist in his core. You just got a lot more balance involved. So if you want that extra mean hard version, this is what you're going to go with. That looks good, D. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Let's hit these Russian twists. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pick that one foot up. Pick up. Oh, D's on the ground. This is another variation you can do. So you can hold both feet still on the ground, but just make sure you've got that nice lean back. Got multiple versions. If you're doing it with me, make sure you switch feet at that halfway point. Keep twisting, keep working that core. Katie's got a core still. Yeah. And so does everybody at home too. I believe it. Keep working. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and spirit. Woo. All right. You guys are crushing it. Let's take a second. Get a little water since we're halfway through already. Whew. I know I need it. All right. Almost tripped over the floor. It's all good. Let's keep moving. Exercise number 4. Some seal jacks. If you're doing these seal jacks with me, we're going to start with both of our feet together and both of our hands together out in front of us. We're going to step one foot out to the side. As you step that foot out, you're going to bring both hands straight out until you're making this. I want to call it a star, but it's a T with star legs. This position. And then you bring it all back to the center. Bring those hands together in front of you. Step your other foot out, bring your arms back out, and bring it back in. Run it all through again. Looks like this. Step and clap. If you're doing it with Katie, she's going to be focusing on just the upper body version of it. So keeping her arms nice and straight. She's going to start in that T position with her hands out to the sides and then bring them to meet in front of her. And then going back and forth from there. It looks good, Katie. If you're doing with D, he's going to be doing the same version I was, except for he's jumping both feet out at the same time. So he's starting in that same starting position, feet together, hands together in front of him. And then as he jumps both of his feet out, both of his hands come out to the sides, and then he returns to that start position. That looks amazing, D. Good work. All right. Let's do these seal jacks. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember, you can go with whatever pace is comfortable for you. Me being me, y'all know I like the beat. Try to get on that beat. I'm missing it, but it's okay. D's got it though. Keep up that good work, D. Keep it up, everybody. You got 20 more seconds. Whew. Breathing as well. Keep it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and spirit. Woo! All right. Next exercise. It's going to be some bicep curls with a glute kick. If you're doing it with me, we're just going to be doing the glute kick. Once again, standing with those feet shoulder width apart. Let me step back. There we go. Feet shoulder width apart. You're going to bring one heel behind you this time. Try and touch that heel to your bottom. And get as close as you can, and then switch to the other side. So you just switch it back and forth like this. Yeah. If you're doing it with Katie, she's going to be doing just the bicep curls, working on them arms. So starting with her hands, arms nice and locked out, nice and straight. She's going to bring her hands up to touch her shoulders, and then straighten them out again. Just like that, Katie. Looks good. If you're doing it with D, he's combining both of them. Go with that bicep curl and the glute kick. So as he brings one heel up to touch his bottom, he's bringing both of his hands up to touch his shoulders. And then bringing it back down. And switch sides. Looks good, D. Thank you. All right. Let's do this. Bicep curls with a glute kick. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Catch that groove. Keep rocking with it. You guys are looking amazing. You both take a break. We got 20 seconds. And a little jiggle first. Nice. Keep going. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and spirit. Woo. All right. Last exercise before our challenge for today is going to be press and row. So if you're doing press and row with me, we're going to pull our chairs out because we're doing a renegade row or bent over row, whichever one you prefer. So for our row, we're going to start with both of our hands flat on the seats of our chairs. Then we're going to pull one hand up and back, squeezing our shoulder blade in the back as you pull it back. Then bring it back down to the start, and then switch to the other hand and put it back down. One more time, you're pulling that hand back. Try to keep your fist right by your waist as you pull it back, and put it back down to the start, and switch sides. So it looks like this. If you're doing it with Katie, she's doing the classic press and row. Started by pushing both of her hands straight out in front of her like she's pushing a wall away from her, and then she's pulling her hands back, squeezing her shoulder blades on her back as she does it. Looks good, Katie. Thank you. If you're doing it with D, he's going to be going for an incline push-up here. So the same motion as our press and row. Still squeezing them shoulder blades together in the back as comes down, bringing his chest down to the seat of his chair. And then as he comes back up, he's rounding his back out again. That looks good, D.
Thank you.
All right, let's do it. Last exercise before our challenge. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Doing that upper body. If you're doing it with me, make sure you keep a slight bend in your knees as well. Don't want to lock your knees out. Ooh, keep it up, D. Crushing it. Keep it up, everybody at home. Whew. Looking good, Katie. All right, everybody, we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and spirit. Woo.
Yeah, I felt that one.
It's a good way to get them shoulders working. Oof. All right. We got one more thing to do before we get to our stretches today, and that is our spirit challenge. Woo! And as always, for our spirit challenge, we're going to be doing this selected exercise for 1 full minute. The goal here is to keep moving through that entire minute and try and count how many reps you do so you know what number to beat for the next time you decide to attempt this. For our challenge today, we're going to be headed back to exercise number 4, and we're going to be doing some seal jacks for our full minute. And we each have our own little versions for our seal jacks, so we'll run through them one more time as a little refresh. If you're doing it with me, we're starting with our feet together and our hands together in front of us. As you step one foot out to the side, we're bringing both hands out to the side until we're making a T with our upper body. And then we're stepping our foot back in, bringing both our hands to clap in front of us, and then stepping that other foot out. Doing the same thing, bringing both hands out, bringing it back. If you're doing it with Katie, she's going to be focusing on just the upper body, so start with those hands in that big T. Going to bring her hands to meet right in front of her chest while keeping her arms nice and straight, and then putting them back to the start position. Looks good, Katie. If you're doing it with D, he's going to be doing the same thing I was, but instead of stepping one foot out at a time, he's jumping both feet out. Now, as you can see, his hands are still connected to his feet. As he brings his feet out, his hands also come out. And then as feet come in, hands come in. Awesome job, D. Looks good. And remember, we're trying to do this for this full minute. So keep it up for the entire minute. I believe in you. Let's do it. Let's crush it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
One fight.
Nice. Oh no!
One more.
That's casualty. It's okay. Let's keep moving, guys. Whew.
Good job, everyone.
Yeah!
Here we go.
Great job, everybody. Look at that. We got 15 more seconds. Keep it up for 10, 9, great, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and spirit. Woo! Awesome job, everybody. Now let's go ahead and switch our music over to some cool down jams. And we'll keep moving. So for our first cool down stretch, let's start by bringing both of our hands together and reach them up to the sky. And try to make yourself as tall as you can here. Imagine yourself like you're a tree. You're a tree reaching for the sun. You know, trees work hard, so they gotta reach. It's just, this is our cool down as well. You want to make sure you're taking some deep breaths here. You bring your heart rate back down. And you can continue on with your day. Let's keep reaching up for 5, 4, 3, and 1. Now let's bring both of our hands down. All the way down. And try to give as close to the ground as you can. Touch the toes. Great job. Keep holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up nice and slow. Now let's bring both of our hands over to one side of our body. If you're sitting down with Katie, you can grab onto the side of your chair. Otherwise, you can bring both of your hands. Let me turn around. Both of your hands to the middle of your back on one side. And hold it there. Just try to get that twist in your spine. Nice. Let's hold on this side for 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Just try to twist in this one direction as far as you can get it. And hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to the front. Whew. If you're standing up, let's bring those legs out a little bit wider. So we're going for our side reaches next. Bring that one arm up over our head. Reach it over to the opposite side. Instead of switching, we're just going to hold it here. That's some good old static stretching. Three, two, and one. Let's do a big windmill, switch sides. Ooh. Stay big on this side. And a little note, if you don't feel like you've got that big stretch over here, it might be because your hand is falling in front of your face. So what you want to do is roll your shoulder back until you can see this armpit right here. That means you've got it right. And your hand, your bicep should be right by your ear. That's what this looks like. And let's keep holding it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand back up nice and tall. We've got 2 more stretches. Up next, we're going to do our shoulders. So let's bring one arm across our body and use that opposite arm to hook up over it and pull it into our chest nice and tight. You're looking for making a big plus sign with your forearms here. Good for 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch to the other side. Great job. Let's hold it for another 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake out the shoulders a little bit. Last stretch for today. We're going to bring our hands together again. And this time we're sending them behind our head to the base of our necks. What we're going to do is push our elbows out. Put your chest forward a little. You want to feel that stretch right across the top of your chest here. You can go like this, or if you can't get your hands behind your head, you'll hold your hands up in this 90-degree angle. Still focus on pushing your elbows back as far back as you can get them. Either way. Let's keep holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and spirit. Guys did an amazing job with class today, but we are all done. Fun's all over. Sad face. It is okay, because we'll see you around at the next one. See everybody.
Thank you guys.